Will West Ham United stay up? That's the question that's lingering all season. Are we going to survive? Are we going to get out of this relegation battle? We are in it still, but that Arsenal result, you feel, has breathed a little bit of life into our battle now to stay in this league. And what's quite interesting is it felt like, I think it wasn't even that long ago, probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, I was struggling to find 3 worst teams. I really was struggling. It was looking like, where are they then, these 3 worst teams? Because everyone's battling, everyone's putting in good performances, everyone's getting results here and there. Now we're sort of like 3 or 4 weeks down the line from there, and the situation's shifted quite a fair bit, actually. I'm actually feeling quite confident, not cocky, not believing that, it's done, we're going to definitely be safe, but starting to feel like we can do this now. I can start to see a bit of a way out of this, thank God. But, there's still work to be done. But I just want to sort of do a little bit of a video just to see where we are, a bit of a review of where we are at the moment. So at the moment, I've got the table sort of on the split screen at the moment, so I'm sort of looking at it here. West Ham now 30 games played. Most of the teams around us, apart from Leeds, have played 31. So we've got a game in hand. However, as we all know, that game in hand against Manchester City away, which of course we'll win comfortably, I'm sure. No, but I haven't said that. We just beat, we're just drawn with Arsenal, but no one would have predicted that. So who knows what's going to happen? But if West Ham can have another say in this title race, that would be quite interesting, which I think is quite strange. But anyway, here we go then. So let's have a look at the teams I think will go down, who I think really, if we can try and chalk some teams off that we think have gone. The one that jumps out is straight away Southampton. They're bottom of the league. I think they are relegated. I don't think they're going to get out of it. I like Southampton though, quite a nice club. I think they've done their youth policy's been great over the years, but they just they have been going backwards for a little while now. But they're not going to get out of this. I can't see it. They've got 7 games to go, and they're now 23 points. They're 4 points off getting away from it. There's a couple of teams there that are holding them on that 4-point mark, which is Everton and Forest, and after that it's Leeds and West Ham. I just can't see them getting out of it now. I really can't, especially when you look at their fixtures. The next game, I believe, is Arsenal. They're in big trouble. They are. I think they're gone. I think we can safely say, I'm actually happy to say that that's a spot that's gone now. So then there's 2 left for us to be concerned about. The interesting ones down the bottom now are Leicester City for me. They're an interesting one. I actually got a feeling they're going to survive, Leicester. I've got a feeling they will. I'm not saying that they definitely will. I've just got this feeling because, I'm not expecting too much of the manager bounce. I mean, at the end of the day, I know they've just lost to Manchester City, but there's no shame in that at all. They didn't play terribly. But I think they might just get away with this. I think they might just be able to get out of it. Although they have... I mean, they're on 25 points. They're 2 points behind. They're going to need some big results. But if you look at their fixtures, actually aren't too bad, Leicester. They're not actually that bad. They've got Wolves at home next in the Premier League, followed by Leeds away. Now, they're massive gains for them. I've got a feeling they're going to get a couple of results somewhere. I've got a sneaky feeling Leicester are going to get out of it. They then face Everton at home, which is a great game for them. They've got Fulham away. Fulham aren't in great form at the moment, although they did play well the other night. But yeah, they are away to Fulham. They've got Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, and then obviously West Ham on the final day. My feeling is that they've actually got some games. I mean, if you look at their next 3 games, they've got Wolves, Leicester, and then Everton. If they can get a couple of wins out of them, that could keep them up. I mean, they're crucial games for them, absolutely crucial, because then they start going to little tricky games at the end. But I've got that's my gut feeling. I've got a feeling that they will survive Leicester City. Nottingham Forest are the ones that I think are in massive peril now. They're in big trouble. They're on 27 points, so they've still got, they're in a stronger position, obviously, than Southampton. So they can get away from it. But it's the fixtures for me that are quite damning for them. You look at it and think you're going to really struggle. I'm struggling to see where they're going to get the points. They face Liverpool. They've then got Brighton, Brentford away. I mean, they're very tough games. They then got Southampton at home, which is a game they must win. They then face Chelsea away, Arsenal, and then they got Palace away last game. I actually think Nottingham Forest will get relegated. I think it'll be Southampton, Nottingham Forest, and then my final team to go down, and this is going to be quite a big one, and it will be quite a big team to see go. I think Everton will be relegated. It's just my gut feeling. I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything like that. West Ham could easily get relegated still. It could happen. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. It won't. This is just my gut feeling at the moment. You've then got Everton at the moment, and I mean, looking at their recent results and how they're playing, I think the manager bounce has sort of gone from them. I think that losing 3-1 at home to Fulham was a massive blow to them. Huge. That was a game really they had to win. You look at their fixtures as well, that they're quite brutal. They've got Crystal Palace away next. Palace are flying, doing really well. More than safe now. They're playing comfortably and enjoying their football under Hodgson, which is fair play to Roy Hodgson. I got a video a few weeks ago and I was criticising his appointment. Fair play, it's worked very well. Because they're more than safe now. 36 points, I believe they're on. I'll check in a sec. But yeah, they're away. They're away to Crystal Palace next. And then they've got Newcastle, very tough game. They've got Leicester away. As I've said, that's a game for Leicester, which I'd expect Leicester to get the result if anyone's going to win that. That's my gut feeling. They then go to Brighton away as well. Horrendously tough game. Man City, Wolves away, and then they finish the season against Bournemouth, who have been brilliant under Gary O'Neill. I'm really pleased for him. He's done such a good job there. That is where I think things are shaping out. I think I'm starting to see teams worse than us, which is desperately what we need. That was where the fear was, I think, and a lot of this relegation battle was struggling to find those three. Because you're looking at it going, I'm struggling. I might be able to find one. I mean, I've got to say, I know I just sort of touched on it. Bournemouth's turnaround and form under Gary O'Neill, by the way, he's really done well and comes across so good. It's been exceptional because I was writing them off. I thought they were gone. But they are looking very strong now. I mean, they're a couple of points ahead of West Ham. And, all right, we've got a game in hand over them, but as I've said, it's City. But you're looking at the table now, and you're actually starting to see a little bit of light for us. Starting to see that, we really just need, I would say, probably 5 more points, and we'll be safe. So a couple of wins would be ideal. I mean, look, it could change very, very quickly. We've got to go to Bournemouth next, and that's a huge game for us. We want to go there and get the win because we want to get this. We want to be safe and start enjoying the season. Because once that's confirmed, we can actually just relax a little bit. Like the looks at Crystal Palace can. They're on 36 points now. Done so well. We're not miles away, but we just need to get that done now because this is going to be I wouldn't say too nerve-wracking for us. I just think I just don't want us to drag it on. We don't want to be having to get points near the end to get our safety. We want to get as quick as we can. The next sort of bunch of Premier League games we've got 3 games in the space of about 6 days, which are big. We've got Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, and Palace away. If we can get 4, maybe even 6 points from those games, that'll be us, I think, in a very strong position. But yeah, that's my predictions then. I think that it's going to be Southampton, Forest and Everton are going to be relegated. But who knows? Things change very, very quickly. And I'm certainly not being arrogant with it. It was just a bit of an update where I think the table is at the moment. And fingers crossed I'm bloody right.